my name is Jesse Perry. I also go by Mr. Downtown Phoenix. I consider myself to be a Southwest pop artist. I do work both publicly and privately. I do commission canvases, and I do large and small scale murals across the state of Arizona. Phoenix is one of the top 10 mural meccas in the United States. Really, the mural culture is about showcasing the value that people have on their city. Most people, when they live in a city, want to show their pride for that city. And Phoenix is like no other city because there is so much imagery that we can use. More specifically, cacti, which is what I utilize in a lot of my imagery. Your mind is just blown by how interesting cacti are. It's not boring stuff. It's literally like being at the bottom of an ocean. I was very fortunate, I call it striking while the iron was hot, and got in with the mural scene. I painted my first piece in 2013. Since then, in 9 years, I've painted close to 150 pieces, both public and private residential. This is absolutely one of my most iconic pieces. Tons of people take photos in front of this piece and tag me in it. I see a lot of love from this piece. It was a lot of fun to create it. Was able to paint this piece in a single day. And yeah, I'm really grateful to all the people that stopped by and show their love of this piece. And it was an honor to get to put my piece next to some of the artists that basically I came up admiring. My mother had plants everywhere, and it was green everywhere in our house, in front of our house, and specifically in the backyard. She was a plant guru. She had a green thumb, so I grew up in a plant-based culture. They were the things that she had that connected her to life, and it was something that I really adopted as a younger person, that I had an affinity for and fell in love with. Plants were cool. I've always had plants. Sometimes I don't always have as many plants as I want, but plants have always been a part of my life. Once I started painting cacti and the work was selling, then it became like, okay, well, I know how to paint an agave, and I know how to paint paddle cactus, and I know how to paint a saguaro, but what else is out there? There is an abundance of life and activity and color that goes on out here. And once I started paying close attention to that, it was a revelation. It was an opening of my third eye, if you will, that there's life to be found, and it's everywhere all around me. And it was also something that was reflected inward, that through painting plants, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that there's more creativity, more color, and more life within myself than I had initially perceived. So by painting plants, I've gotten to learn about who I am as a person, who I am creatively. Welcome to downtown. The nice phoenix bird there, big bright bold colors. That's my jam. So this piece was really about creating something that just welcomed people to the downtown area. I think in most larger cities that have a really solid mural game, you see pieces like that. It's like an introduction to the city. And this is known as the Downtown Phoenix Corridor. It stretches between 7th Avenue and 7th Street. So this was just something that, I wanted to just say, hey, welcome to our city. And I love downtown Phoenix. a lot of opportunity has been presented to me here, and it's just exciting to be able to do something that people can view as being iconic, as being something that is just like, oh yeah, I know exactly where that's at. Like that's where I, drive past every day, or what it is. And this is my conversation that I get to have with the city and with its residents, and that's really what public art is about. It's about having that conversation with people that live and work in the area. So this is probably the piece that I'm most proud of. It's also my most recent piece. I just finished this a few weeks ago. So, the colors are still fresh. Everything still looks nice. Nobody's bothered it, which I'm really excited by. And yeah, I'd say right now it's probably one of my favorite pieces. And it's just something that people really appreciate and enjoy. I got a lot of positivity and a lot of love for being able to create something like this. Through artwork and through plant-based imagery, I've gotten to showcase the pride that I have in my community, and vice versa. I've gotten to meet people that have that same pride in their community. And Phoenix is a great place for that. It's a place where people are proud to be, proud to live, and that's one of the reasons that I've remained living here and have shared my voice, because it's something that people are interested in listening to, because it's about beautifying the space as a whole.